What's up, guys? All right, in another video, the SIG X5 Legion, I talked about the trigger in that video. Now, it's a nice trigger on that gun. The reset was not as great as I would like it to be for a Legion series guns, but a lot of you guys said that another manufacturer had really good triggers. And you got no arguments for me in that video because I have the best trigger they make right here. The Canik Rival. Oh, Canik. A lot of people don't like Canik. A lot of people don't like them. But you can't deny that they put a lot of work, research, development, and awesomeness in these bad boys right here. And I want to show it to you. Check this out. Watch this. Look at this. There's a little take up right there. There's a little take up. Now watch how much this moves. You got to watch close or you'll miss it. That's it. That's it. Look at the reset. Look at the reset. Best trigger on the market. I'm not even going to lie, and this is going to just piss a lot of people off. I think this is better than 1911 trigger. I just said a hinge trigger was better than 1911 trigger, but if you've not picked one of these up, you can't argue that statement because you don't know. But if you have, you'll probably be like, that boy ain't wrong right there. That boy ain't wrong. Look at this again. I want you to look at this. Look at this. There's some take up, which is very smooth, I want to say. It's very, very smooth. Look at the take up right there. A little take up. That's it. Once you hit the wall, you've hit the switch. I mean, it's amazing. Look at this reset. That is nuts. That is nuts. The Canik Rival has the best trigger, in my opinion, on the market. I love shooting this gun. The light's a little loose, but the Omnivore holster, which review has probably come out before this video did, if I was guessing, will take this light and you can use any gun in this holster as long as you have this light on it, probably not including Desert Eagles. But any normal gun, you can use this. So best range holster, it locks it in, it has retention. Best range holster, so it is a little loose and you may hear that rattle, I don't know. But it is on there and it ain't coming off, so it will lock into my holster. But I'm telling you guys right now, if you have not tried one of these, you need to. But I'm gonna add a caveat. I'm adding a caveat. If you don't want to spend the $700-ish or whatever these things cost now, I bought mine the day it came out. I got lucky and picked one up. It does need an optic. But if you don't want to spend that money, maybe not go do it, because that will make you want to buy it if you're a gun guy. If you're not a gun guy, you're a gun girl, you know, you're still going to want to buy it. If you're not either one of them, you ain't going to probably care either way. But this thing is amazing. I mean, amazing. And everybody in the comment section was right. Caniks have the best triggers. Let's put some rounds through this thing, and I'm done talking. I want to shoot it. I have shot it. I actually think I have a video on my other channel, which I don't upload videos to anymore. I do them all here. But I want to shoot it again. Let's load this thing up and see what we got. All right, guys and gals, you're about to see trigger perfection. Well, probably not me using it, but it's still trigger perfection. This thing is so fast. It is so fast. It is nuts. And it's got ambi controls. They're long enough to actually get to. Now, the mag release is ambi. I think it can be switched, but the actual slide stop is ambi. And guess what? This amazing trigger, also ambi. You can use it if you're a left-handed shooter. You're welcome. Canik did a good job on that. Let's go down here and see what we got. I might got a couple a little low because I started shooting faster than my ability. But when you shoot this gun, you want to shoot it fast because that trigger is so fast. But even shooting it faster than my ability, I got a little one right there. And look at that. Look at that. I like it. That's amazing. That's amazing. This gun makes me a better shooter because we've all seen my videos and I'm not that good. But I'm going to throw up a shoot and see, and they don't lie. They turn green. And we're going to see what kind of accuracy we can get if the gnats stay on my eyes. Let me load up another, I don't know, let's do 5-round accuracy test. And I want to throw up a shoot and see and just see what kind of accuracy we can get out of this. I will say this, I am better with a dot. I think we can all agree on that. We've watched videos that I've done. So if this thing had a dot, I think I would be a little more accurate than I probably will be with iron sights. I can shoot with iron sights. I just showed you. So don't say, hey, you need to learn the fundamentals. I've got the fundamentals. It's just the dots are a little bit more accurate. Dots are cheating. If you've not switched over to dots, you're cheating yourself because dots are cheating. It's amazing what dots do. So I need to get a dot for this pistol, which I haven't done yet because I actually forgot I owned it. Let's load up some more rounds in it, throw up a shoot and see. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I should actually bring my GoPro for this part. I keep forgetting. Actually, I even have another big Canon camera I could bring, but I keep forgetting to do that. So there's no green down there. You'll have to trust me at this point, as you do in every video. I'm not gonna lie to you. We one take this stuff, not 3 or 4. So this is how bad I actually shoot. You're welcome. About 10 yards. I ain't holding the slide lock back on this one. I'm gonna tell you right now, if Canik would come out with one of these in a P365 size gun with a 12 to 15 round magazine, or even 17 like the X Macro like I normally carry, but if they would come out with like a 12, that's all I'd carry. I ain't gonna lie, that's all I'd carry. This trigger is amazing. Now it's probably a little light for carry, but I don't know. So here's 3 rounds. I got a little high on the first one and a little left on the second one, and then the last 3 basically went in the same hole. So imagine if that had a dot. I mean, seriously. I mean, that's craziness. So I don't know. That thing is just awesome. One of the main reasons I don't bring this gun to the range is because when I do, I don't shoot anything else. This is all I shoot because the trigger is so amazing. Now, of course, I have to do these videos, and I don't have to, but I want to. I like showing you all stuff like this and giving you reviews so that you can better base your opinion on something you want to buy. This is a go. This thing comes with a box full of stuff. Now, you get adjustable rear sights. You get a fiber optic front sight, which is very small, which I do like. I don't like great big fiber optic front sights. I hate those. I do prefer the small ones. You also get a fluted barrel. You get all these slide cuts in here with lightning holes and stuff like that. You even have some milling on the barrel shroud right here on the chamber. It is optics ready. It does come with plates. Again, there are certain optics that you can get to that you don't lose the rear sight, but there are optics that you do lose the rear sights. And I've not checked to see if there's a sight company, because sometimes companies like CHPWS and stuff like that will make an optics plate that has a rear sight made onto it, and I've not checked that yet. But even with range pistols like this, I don't like giving up my rear sights, because optics sometimes fail, and there are creatures in these woods that I may have to defend myself with that can eat me. So I don't want my dot to go down at a bad time. But that does come with a mag well. Now, one thing, I guess I understand why they do this, because it's got to fit in a box or something for IDP. It's been so long since I shot any IDPA or anything like that. I can't remember all the rules, but there's like a box something that has to fit in. So they only give you 18 round magazines. Now, the other Canik I had, which was like a TP9 SFX, it had 20 round magazines with it. I do want to say this thing came with plastic base plates, but I put the aluminum ones on it. It also comes with aluminums. If you want to see how to put the aluminum plates on it, you can go to my other channel, and I have a video on that. It's called Pro 2 Andy, and it has quite a few views, because these things were tricky to put on, and they don't give you any instructions. Thanks, Canik, on that one. That is a fail on their part, or at least I didn't see it in owner's manual, so I had to figure out how to do it. And there's a lot of people that have watched that video that has thanked me because they said they couldn't find it either. So I'm assuming it's not in the manual. But this gun is just amazing. It also comes with different back straps as well. It is just, it is range and competition perfection. This, you don't have to do anything to this trigger. Again, I just can't get, I mean, there is some take up. I'm not gonna lie, there's some take up. But when you hit this right here, that, I mean, it didn't even move. I mean, just barely, and I think it pulls at just like, mine's under 2 pounds. I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's under 2 pounds straight out of the box. And I've probably only put 300 or 400 rounds, maybe 500 rounds through this gun. Because like I said, when I bring it to the range, I don't want to shoot nothing else. So I haven't brought it to the range a lot because I have other stuff I need to do videos on other than just this Canik right here. But if you do have the 20 round base plates, it will work in this gun. Not a big deal with that. I want to tell y'all this too. I mean, people talk about Canik triggers, and I own a Wilson Combat EDC X9, which is back at Wilson Combat right now. I don't have that in my possession. It's been there for a while. I will do a video on that when I get it back, why I had to send it back for warranty work. But when I took and bought that Wilson, I traded in a Canik, my Canik TP9 SFX actually, because I had this. I didn't need that one. I had, the trigger is so much better on this. I didn't need that. It's essentially almost the same gun, just way better trigger and a cooler looking, you know, mill work on this gun right here. So I took that one in and traded in, got a little bit off of the Wilson Combat. And they were a little iffy about giving me what I wanted for that because I'd never fired it. It was a brand new Canik. When I bought this, I went and fired it, and I never fired the TP9 SFX. That is definitely a gun I kept forgetting I owned. But when I took it in there, they picked it up. Now, I'm buying a Wilson Combat, a single action pistol. And everybody in that gun store, and it's more like a silencer store. They sell class 3 stuff more than they do firearms. And that's where I buy my suppressors from and stuff like that. And so you know, they hadn't had a lot of Caniks in there because they sell silencers and class 3 stuff. That's their main thing. So when they picked it up, they'd never really dealt with Canik very much, never really fiddled with it. And that guy dry fired it, and he was like, oh my gosh. And everybody in the store was talking about how good this Canik trigger is. And I'm buying a Wilson Combat. I mean, you're talking about a $3,500 pistol versus a $500 pistol. And this still has a better trigger than that. Now, it's a little bit more expensive, but it is way better than the TP9 SFX. And I want to put a few more rounds to it before I end this video, just because it's amazing. All right, guys, this is what makes my heart pitter patter right here. Stuff like this. I could do that all day long. I'm not even gonna lie. I could do that all day. That's awesome. I'm gonna go out here and show you what we did right here. And then we're gonna wrap this video up because I've rambled about how great this gun is for long enough. Out of all these, I got one up here, pretty much everything else. I can't remember if these two were here or not, but even out of all that rapid shooting, everything else is pretty much right through the bullseye. This gun will, it'll make you look better than you actually are. And I know you're gonna say, you can't look no better than you actually are. But when I do this, oh yes I can. Just kidding, guys. But and on a serious note, Canik, I want one of these in a, there is a little play in it. That does not affect accuracy apparently, because that will make it more reliable. And I've never really noticed that. But there is just a little bit of play side to side. Not a big deal. You're not talking about a $3,500 pistol, which we'll get into later. But let's see if you can hear it rattle. Yeah, you actually can. There's enough play in it that you can actually hear it rattle. Again, not a big deal. Doesn't affect accuracy. So we're good there. On a $3,500 pistol, I didn't like that. But Canik, I want one of these in a at least X macro size with a trigger that's around 3.5-ish pounds. And I want holster companies to make sidecar holsters for it. because that, my friends, would be the game changer, because this trigger is nuts and I love it. And you know what else I love? I love you guys for watching this video. I appreciate everything you all do. Please like, share, and subscribe, because you know what? YouTube don't like me no more. And I'm good with that. You know, it is what it is. I understand they have things they like, and I have things I like and I don't like. So that's just the way it is. But with you guys liking this video and sharing it, really helps out a lot. I appreciate y'all watching. Again, I love you guys. We'll see you next time.